folks. Okay, I'm going to go through this quickly. If now, just when you're going through this, now I hear there's a few people getting frustrated by identities. Don't get frustrated by identities. Okay. This one here, because I can do it so quickly. Just so you know, I've done like 1,000 identities in my life, if not more. I've also taught this course, what I say, 23 times. So I've done this question 23 times. So for me, it'll take me 30 seconds to do this question. For you guys, it will take longer. That's okay. I'm going to try and talk through and explain as I'm doing this. When I walked around, most people got it, or they just need a small little gentle push to get the final answer. Yes?
What will the identities be marked out of?
4.
So if you get like so many steps, you give us like...
You can get part marks and all that stuff, right? So, yeah. Awesome. Okay, so let's keep going here, please, guys. Can everyone sit down, please? Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to take my way through this one. So I'm going to start with the left-hand side. Now here's the thing, I wrote it like this, which is fine. The thing is, you cannot flip it until you have only one fraction, okay? So how do I add 1 plus sine squared theta over cos squared theta? Go ahead. Good. So I call this sine squared theta over cos squared theta divided by cos squared theta over cos squared theta plus sine squared theta over cos squared theta. Okay, somebody tell me how to add fractions. What do? Smush, thank you. I love the mathematical terminology that I taught you guys. Sine squared theta over cos squared theta? I think it's just me, I think. You said it too? Okay, good. Okay, now here's the magic moment of this question. Oh, and I'm going to let you take it from here. What can I do?
So you flip your fraction brackets and
Yeah.
multiply.
Yeah.
And you just
Yeah. You missed the magic word, but yes, you're very close though. Summer. Yeah, again, you can do all that stuff too. I'd probably simplify first just to make it easier. So even though it doesn't look like sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, it is, right? So we're going to say sine squared theta.
I changed all my cos to sines.
To 1 minus sines?
Yeah. And it wasn't that hard.
Okay. That would, again, and you could do that probably 6 sine. It might work. It might work.
Aha, there's it. I found it. Found the
Wait, was... Okay, never mind. I see.
What's supposed to be 190 sines because they're just canceling.
Okay, now's the time to ask the questions here, if you need to. So this is one that's like middle of the road. This isn't super difficult. It's not super easy. This is like middle of the road. That's what this one would be. Yes.
Will this be on the exam? Like this one?
Something like this would probably be on the exam. Not the exact question, but something like this would be fair game. Okay, anyone else have a question I want to ask off here? I'm not doing 9D. How about... Oh, how about like 9C I can do though? Is 9C on the assignment? Let's do 9C. Oh, how about 11C?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Maybe 11C?
Yeah.
Oh, 14.
Should we do one with like secant and cosecant? Or something like that, you know what I mean?
16. What is 16?
Wait.
The difficulty that's going to be on the test.
Okay. Let's start with, let's not go crazy all of a sudden. Get too excited here. Let's start with 9C and work our way, okay? So 9C. I have a, did you capture it?
I saw you in there.
Well, can I just add to
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with 9C, then we'll work our way here. So, actually, this won't be as bad as I thought. And then we'll pick, then someone can pick one from 14, 15, 16 Actually, that's 12 was scary too. We'll see 12 next. We'll see 12 next. 9C is tan squared. This is not fair question for her. All right. Do your best. Now, okay, I heard your name say, oh God.
Oh, gosh.
What you should do instead of swearing, do you know here's the Avengers too?
Yes,
I love it when Captain America goes, language, right, so that's what I'm going to do from now on, right? Okay, so on the right, I'd start with the right hand side, probably would be the easiest, okay? So the other thing I want to mention here as we're doing this, okay, you have to look you have to look when you're solving this question here. On the left-hand side, I have a negative cos theta, negative cos squared theta. And on the right-hand side, I have a negative cos squared theta. What that means is I can ignore those, right? So basically, all I'm really proving is that tan squared theta is 1 over cos squared theta minus 1. Okay, you see how I got that there? Okay, so solve that for me. That's all you need to solve that. Okay, don't touch the coses because they're already the same on both sides. Yes.
You know how you said you got to see what side you're choosing, so you're saying choose right hand side and simplify left hand side.
Yeah. You can sort of, again, you can use both sides as long as you don't go across the middle.
Like you have to say I choose right hand side, I'm going to simplify.
Yeah.
Or you can just have them pull.
When you transfer it, you're gonna change the one that goes with you. The one over goes with you. Is that gonna change?
Yes. No, I'd probably leave that right there. I'd probably change that negative 1. Okay, because what is tan the same as? Right, so tan squared is sine squared over cos squared. So it looks like over cos squared, it looks like hopefully something magical will happen, I'm hoping.
Oh.
I'm hoping. So let's pause this and give. All right. So for summer, everyone else, let's stay in the zone here, please. Okay. Okay. So I want to change 1 minus. Basically, I want to change 1 minus cos squared theta minus 1 into tan squared theta. Now, my first step. Please do this, guys. Okay. So what I'm going to do for the first step, I'm probably going to just change the left-hand side into this. This is an optional step. And again, this I'm not touching. Now, the reason I did, this I'm not touching either, okay? Now, the reason I did that was just sort of to guide me on what the next steps are, all right? Looking at that, what do I have to do to the right-hand side? Yes?
Change the minus 1 into over cos squared theta.
Very good, okay? Because you can look at this, you can say, well, one's the same as sine squared plus, like, there's a whole different way you can go. But looking at this, you can see you have to have a cos squared theta in the denominator, all right? So I'm going to just use the right-hand side, and I'm going to call that equals 1 over cos squared theta minus cos squared theta over cos squared theta. A lot of cos squared thetas here. Okay, we're feeling good. Owen, go ahead. Yeah.
So 1 minus cos squared theta equals sine squared theta.
Yeah.
Sine squared theta or cos squared theta equals tan squared theta.
Very good.
So you don't have to change it into tan squared theta, do you?
I guess not, because it's the same as this, right? You
Yeah.
don't have to. So we'll say left side equals right side 3. Okay, so the question was I got from a student in the class was, how much work do I need to show to get full marks? I want you to pretend you're explaining this to your older brother who's a football player and isn't good at math. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so you can decide
The oldest person.
your younger brother who's a football player isn't very good
What
at
if he's
math.
in the middle?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though, right? Okay. So the point is, hold on. Okay. So the point is, though, realistically, if pretend you're explaining this to a grade 10, and you need to show every single step possible. You want to be very, very clear. What you want with the QED, please, Olivia, is that you want it so that it's impossible to break. If you're skipping steps in here, that just assume that we know what's going on. You can't do it. You got to really, really lay it out. All right. I believe I have time for one more question here today. Which one do you guys want to do? You want to pick something awesome? Like 12?
It's like 12.
Something awesome like 12?
12 is an awesome.
Whoa, what is happening there?
Okay, this is an example of a scary identity. Okay, so we said here, I'm going to do two easy ones and two difficult ones.
Was that one that we just did easy? Just wanted to.
These ones probably, yes. They're not everybody in the middle. I'll probably do one like baby cake, two ones that are sort of middle of the road, and one is this. Right, that one.
I didn't even really get these. No, these are the baby ones we did.
Here we go. What a beautiful question. This makes me happy. All right. Now, before we start this question, I'm just going to tell you that we're going to use both sides. Okay, there's no getting around it. All right, we're going to use both sides. Yes.
We're doing our test, we're confused, gotta be like, use one side, choose the other.
Yeah, that I can give you free of charge. Nothing else, though, right? Okay, so I'm probably going to use the left-hand side and simplify down as far as I can, and then I'm going to switch over to the right here. Okay. You guys want to stab at this one, or am I going to take it?
No,
to
let us.
Wait.
Just take us through.
How about this? How about I simplify the left-hand side, you guys do the right? Is that fair? I'll do one side, you guys do the other, all right? So I'll choose the left-hand side.
I'm
So,
just gonna do the left hand.
okay, so I'm going to, the left-hand side to simplify. Okay, what is the, now here's the thing, when you look at this question, there's only one starting point. Look at the left-hand side, there's only one thing I can do to simplify. Can somebody be brave and tell me? Go ahead.
Change of 10.
Good. Okay, instantly that's going to be your first step. So I'm going to write that as 1 minus cos theta all over cos theta divided by sine theta over cos theta. Now I change it to a division statement instead of a big fraction. Austin, long time no see. I haven't talked to you in this entire class. Or yesterday either, too. So I haven't talked to you in a week and a half. It's awful. Austin, how do you divide sine theta over cos theta? What does that turn into?
Cos and sine.
Yeah. So I'm going to do this as 1 minus cos theta times cos theta over sine theta. Okay, I'm feeling good, but not yet great. What do I do from here? Cancel. So cos and cos will cancel. 1 minus cos theta over sine theta. Okay, so now you guys want to try the right-hand side. Okay, so there might be more I can do, but that's all it looks like I can do. I can't, there's nothing obvious to do. So do the same thing with the right-hand side now. Start with tan. Okay, change it to a big, huge fraction like this, okay? And see what you can do. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now this is the part where, since there's no sign on the bottom, you can't see multiply by sine over sine. Yeah, this is an example of a difficult question.